Titi, what are you saying?
I couldn't let that happen again. I'm sorry, Daddy. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I can't let another child.
Said Mother in Class 5, episode 3 is finally here. Drum rolls. And trust me, favorites, I'm just as excited as you are to break this episode down. Hi, favorites. Welcome back to Gist with Mune. If you're new here, please subscribe to the channel for more interesting movie reviews and breakdowns. And to my old favorites, thank you so much for always coming back. Now, remember in episode 2, we were still stuck on one big question. Who murdered Titi? Was it Adora, the poor girl sitting at the police station? Or was it Femi, the rich man's son who had already committed suicide in episode 2? Or was it the headmistress who had been acting suspiciously from the beginning? Well, favorites, I'm happy to tell you that episode 3 finally reveals who the real murderer is. And honestly, the plot twist had me shocked. So, let's get into it. The forensic results came back and Adora's fingerprints matched the fingerprints that was found at the crime scene. However, the police still wanted more evidence before the case be forwarded for prosecution. During Adora's sessions with Dr. Erica, she finally opened up about her relationship with Titi. According to Adora, Titi did not really want a friend. She wanted a slave. Adora was tired of Titi's constantly giving her food and helping her because she felt that Titi was treating her like some kind of charity case. Meanwhile, Barrister Nora wasn't having it at all as usual. She was putting pressure on the police for the Adora for long, arguing that her continued detention was already unconstitutional. But the police were not ready to let Adora go just like that. Remember, she was a suspect at that point. Officer Penguin and Officer Inechi continued questioning her. So they brought up the issues of her fingerprints being found on the door of the computer laboratory and the same place where Adora claimed she had gone to hide. And remember, the door was faulty. Even more interesting, the grease found on the door was the same type of grease used at Adora's father's mechanical shop. Now, things were getting serious. Then, the officers asked Adora about the mathematical set that had been found at the crime scene. They asked her if she had borrowed it from Femi. Adora immediately denied it, but she was panicking. You can see the fear in her face. She insisted that Femi had never given her a mathematical set. But Officer Nechi dropped another shock to Adora. She said, she told Adora that she had spoken to the students at school and several of them claimed that they had seen Adora borrowing a mathematical set from Femi. And that was the moment everything changed. Adora started breathing heavily. For the first time, Adora was frightened. When they're recording her statement, she looked guilty. She looked frightened. It was almost as if the pressure was finally becoming too much for her. Then her parents arrived. At this point, you would think that they were finally going to take their daughter home because the police had realized that she was innocent. They were so happy to take her back home. But favorites, that did not happen. Instead, Adora confessed. She admitted that she was the one who killed Titi. She apologized because honestly, this movie really knows how to twist our brains. Nobody expected Adora to be the murderer from the start. Like we didn't see that coming. Remember how she had been presented as the poor, innocent girl who was constantly being mistreated at school because of status level. Yeah, remember how she had even tried to make it look like Femi was the one responsible. Well, it turns out that she was much more to Adora than we thought. There was much more to Adora than we thought. And her reason for killing Titi was heartbreaking. Adora was afraid that Titi would get the scholarship. She felt that no matter how hard she studied, Titi would always perform better than her. And to Adora, the scholarship was more than just an opportunity to continue her education. It was her family's way out of poverty. She desperately wanted the scholarship to sponsor her through secondary school and hopefully change her family's life. She was terrified of remaining poor with her parents, and this is where the story becomes really sad, because poverty can push people into making terrible decisions. Adora wanted a better life. She wanted to escape the burden of poverty. But instead of her fighting her future, she made a decision which completely destroyed another person's life and ultimately changed her on forever. But favorites, I'm still not completely convinced. Something about this confession doesn't sit right with me. Maybe it's because of the twist that was too unexpected. I mean, after everything we had seen, I honestly didn't think Adora would be the real murderer. Could she really have planned everything out? Was she generally confessing because she was guilty, or was Adora scared and protecting someone else? Because remember, this is murder in class 5. And if there is one thing this movie has taught us, it's that nothing is ever as simple as it looks. So now, we wait and see whether Nightingale TV will give us episode 4. Because personally, favorites, I am not satisfied with this ending. I love Adora too much. Tell me in the comment section, do you believe Adora really killed Titi? Or do you think there is another twist coming? Thank you so much for watching Gist with Mune. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on your notifications so that you don't miss out on the next movie breakdown. Until next time, favorites, bye. In fact, right now, go and watch the full movie on Nightingale TV. This, like, I give them credit. They really produced this movie well. Like, it was played well. The roles were played well. Every cast there knew how to act. The production was so good. Everything about it was so good. So, guys, please go and watch Nightingale TV. Watch Murder in Class 5. It has 3 episodes. Yeah, this is the 3rd episode. So, please, bye.